So I'm practicing. I'm gonna talk to you guys about shit that you don't care about, and I'm acknowledging it, so that makes it okay. I have to do this thing with my opener where I have to manually sick my pet as part of the opener. It's annoying. But I think I'm finally getting it done. I accidentally died.
Yeah.
Never mind, I accidentally got fucking hit by multiple exhausts. So, that's all.
That was a crit equilibrium, too.
So, like 60k health.
Yeah.
I should why, but I did.
Muscle memory, yeah.
Like when I say I work Addle into my opener, like I actually just push it without thinking about it.
Yay, another crit.
I used it in the middle. I didn't remember how many there were.
I can do, it looks like I can do one AoE thing before.
What? How did he die?
That's my fault.
Throttle.
Also, that's my spot.
What's whose spot?
The one you ran out of is the one I run into, but Nearest was standing in it already. But that's my spot.
Yeah, but that was all my fault.
Okay, but so there are like 6, 7 hits in there? What are the splashes? How many splashes are there? For some reason I thought there were only 5, so I did it like
4 or 5.
There's a bunch. There's actually a 5-second cast bar.
Okay.
So just wait until the cast starts.
Okay.
I mean, if she uses it 1 or 2 early, does that matter at all?
Yeah, not really.
I'm putting shake up for the splashes, so the first 1 or 2 might be a little bit reduced.
Yeah, we don't actually need to AoE heal that much. We're actually targeting tanks. But afterwards, we're all low.
Yeah, no, it looks like I should be able to do an AoE and still keep Celinda up. Oh. So we should have more leeway for the cascade than we did there.
Okay.
Also, should I guess I should collapse under you guys during
Also,
the
we don't need to be completely full since I'll be using a Rapture after the throttle when I move. So there'll be more healing there too.
Yeah, I'll start my AoE cast after. Oh yeah, and then after that there's a big hit too. We need to be topped up after that also. Because we don't have a GCD to spare because we're doing 3 cleanses. But we seem to be okay.
Well, that's why the tornadoes were all my fault.
When
I was
Going to-
still thinking about optimizing the cascade and splashes, so I was late on the cleanses and Tylete died.
I see.
I think the next ones are like way later, like near the end of the fight.
making sure there's no reason why I can't stack during splashes.
Well, you can't stack during the splashes.
Sorry, because the tether, but
Oh no, home game. Oh, maybe I didn't back away far enough. I think I could have been more closer to max melee.
I was saying that. I was like, more closer, huh? To max melee, which is actually farther away, right?
Yes. More closer to something farther away.
Just don't let her grade your papers.
Luckily, I don't have to write papers anymore. Alright, countdown commencing. Although, resumes, maybe I'll send.
Highest hand then.
Because home game.
Dang it, I should have chose a tornado. That never works.
Alright, I am no longer distracted.
I will say, I don't like how I filter it to only show me the ones in the bottle, but it still shows me half
Wait, are we still talking about beer?
the I mean,
I think so.
But yes.
Miss something.
I mean,
Maybe good.
This is questionable.
How did I get a spray?
You were closer than the other people. You were one of the 4 closest people.
I think I might have clipped you with mine.
Wait,
You're supposed to get one there. We both get one there, and that's why we run in. That's why we run in. We're supposed to get one. But I think you got two.
No, I was at
I was
half
trying-
HP going into it. It's like, I don't have a debuff.
Then that. Then never mind.
If you got hit by 2,
What?
you'd have been killed instantly.
Yeah, it took 500,000.
Because one gives you the debuff, the other one kills you.
Yep. Oh, we're so close. Okay.
Oh, come on.
I was gonna say the tank buster isn't that soon.
It's me and my big toes. Maybe I need to change my camera angle. 'Cause I swear half of these are not touching me.
How about your toenails? Are they clipped?
Oh, shit. Damn it.
It was like, I'm gonna get him. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, a bunch of us got hit there. Or, weird.
Bunch of you
A
got
bunch
hit.
of me that got hit there. I'm so confused.
Maybe we're running into. Let's just stay closer to the tornado.
Okay. Maybe
I
running
know.
in too early. But I have to get a cast off.
Oh. Cause yeah, you're, watch through that time. You got clipped by Tyleets or whoever's right there. I think it's Tyleets. So we're either running in too early or you're veering a little too much. I don't know. Cause he can't be center.
Yeah, center is dead.
So we have to be.
In fact,
We probably just have to be close to the tornado.
yeah,
And the
everything
same
on that
issue
side.
applies on the other side. Because there are two people there as well.
Sorry, I always forget about that when I'm trying to mix things up. I'm trying not to waste a disaster on the mob when it's not going to be around long enough for the dots to tick.
Back in a second.
Okay, ignore that. Ready, check that.
Heard of Tepache before. It's apparently beer made from pineapples.
If it's made from pineapples, is it still a beer? I guess pineapples aren't the main fermenting ingredient, right? Because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just cider.
That's true. It says it's a fermented beverage.
Right. I've had pineapple cider, and it's really good.
And sweetened with either piloncillo, brown sugar. It's seasoned with powdered cinnamon and served cold.
And that sounds pretty good.
It's on the list.
But if it's beer and it tastes beery, then I don't want it. Because it's the fundamental beer flavor is the thing I don't like.
Back.
Alright, this is the real ready check.
Nope, that's gonna kill us.
Thanks for the heads up.
Just want you to go to your maker with open arms.
Knowing that it was me that sent you there.
Just like you have about 1.5 seconds to make peace.
What does that mean?
That means Omae wa mou shinderu.
I still don't know what it means.
And then you walk away menacingly and their head explodes.
Oh, okay. Is that what it says in Dark Souls in Japan? You died.
You are already dead.
Oh, they're doing a remake of Demon Souls. Yes.
Yep.
I can't wait for it.
I haven't heard anything on whether they're planning a PC port with that. I would like it if they do, since, well, I'd finally get to play it that way.
I don't know if it said exclusive. So I don't know.
In either case, it's a good time, since for whatever weird reason the global catastrophe has given me a non-stop Dark Souls craving.
Yeah.
Too long for the sweet embrace of death.
Probably fine, right?
Nicely
It-
timed.
It rounds down, not up.
Do you? So this is a dangerous question. Do you want me to try to hit the mob with one of my first attacks as I'm running in? If it looks like it might be hot.
I mean, so the strategy that I'm trying now is maybe dubious because I spent so much time learning the other strategy, but like I'm trading a 300 potency attack and 2 dots, like literally my strongest attack. I'm trying to put it on living liquid and then focus my other attacks that, you know, don't last 30 seconds on this mob that's going to be alive for about 3 GCDs. So, yeah, if you wanna hit the mob, I just don't think that we should count on it as being like that's our strategy.
Agreed. It's one of those things where, like, if you know it's not going to be low enough, you know, you just don't take it to the middle. If it looks like if it's in the middle and it looks like it might be high enough, I can try to hit it, but I don't know that that's going to be enough, and I don't know if it'll register quick enough. So, I want to make sure that I don't accidentally kill it.
Well,
But
if I don't use Try Disaster, then that will not be the concern.
you don't have anything that's just going to, like, accidentally delete it because at that point it's too late. Is that correct? Like, if
With
it's
the
in
current
the
plan, with the current plan, I'm doing much less damage to it than I was before. So, getting it to
That's
under
not what I'm
25%.
I'm talking about, like, when I'm, like, working on ads on the side during E8 with placeholder, I'll, like, be worried about the ad's going to come in, and then it just, placeholder just kills it in one hit from full height. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. My hits aren't that big.
You say that as if PvP was ever coherent.
Oh, I went out too early.
Oh dear.
I like that plan.
I'm thinking I managed to achieve just the perfect movement to both drop my puddle outside and take a first Protean wave. Somehow.
Did it. Got them both. That explains why I was also at half health.
Cam, by the way, make sure that you're actually like on the line.
What do you mean?
You were like here, maybe here, maybe here, and we were too close. We died. To the tethers, they cleaved each other. We cleaved each other.
I know. I've never been that far apart before. I don't remember being that far apart. Like, I thought being like over here, like right here was enough.
You just move over. What might have happened that time? I think I charged just because it was up and it's DPS for me. So maybe I was in a little bit farther than I normally am. But that shouldn't be a completely unexpected occurrence either. So.
I will keep an eye on it. Does anybody have a spell? Sorry, is off center.
Oh, the auto after.
Yeah, the autos in this are like almost right after the mechanics, which is really crazy.
It's almost like you're doing T13 again. I went the wrong side again.
Well, at least you know they're.
Not used to getting that far in the fight.
Well, at least you know the autos are coming like right after every mechanic instead of, oh, I'm getting a random auto right before this mechanic is done.
You mean I'm getting an auto while the boss is casting with a cast bar.
Yeah, that's why I said right before.
In the middle of the cast bar before he finishes his attack.
I'm not gonna lie. Brute Justice is a goddamn joke compared to T13. On healing on.
Do you have nightmares of T13, Splenta?
Well, I have waking, raging fits.
Understandable.
Do you miss awareness yet?
Yeah.
Explosion! How did that happen?
I was too close to that. What the heck? My cry fell.
Oh no, I absorbed that ad too early.
You shouldn't waste your time.
We just fade to black.
Hand of Pain?
Presumably,
Hand of Pain.
Yeah, so I'm putting a lot of DPS on Living Liquid because I needed to have him targeted to addle that. I can try switching, but I don't know who else is attacking the hand other than placeholder.
Me.
I'm-
It's negligible.
Here's a question because I actually don't know anything. I should say I don't know enough about Dancer. Does Dancer do more DPS on 2 targets with their AoE attacks?
Yes.
Yes.
Then I assume you would be doing AoE attacks there.
I was until we were dying to it last.
It is
Oh,
it is not equal though, so she is free to switch which one is the primary target.
well, yeah. I mean, it'll just be hitting with my autos though. Like it doesn't. Anyways, but it doesn't matter. Well, so when they're separated like that, for me to stack on top of you so that curing waltz actually matters, I can't hit both of them. One of them's too far away. The hand is actually too far away to get hit with the AoE, so I just stopped AoEing her.
What is the range on the AoE?
I believe carrying waltz is what, 3 ohms or something like that.
5 yalms for the
AoE
attacks.
attacks.
Yeah, 5 yalms.
Attacks, yeah. 5.
Same size as this.
What was that?
It's the same size as this.
I can't see your shit. I have all your shit turned.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
It's
But
the
yeah, it's not big. I've tried because I've been
It-
inching
it's-
and trying to see if I can still hit him in
it's
AoE or. It doesn't
I'm
matter.
trying-
It doesn't hit both of them.
I'm trying to think of something you're familiar with because it's the standard melee range AoE, but
I know how big
happening.
the Sculler one is, even if I can't see it.
Yeah, it goes from this pie slice here to this pie slice here. From here.
Can't
Everyone else wants to move. But I'm attacking the hand, so if I'm not attacking both, then I'm just attacking the hand. So
Nearest, I'm serious. Can I buy you a mic? Whenever 2 people are talking, it makes it so that we can't understand a single thing you say, unfortunately.
If you really want.
Are you on PC, or are you using your phone for Discord?
Yeah, PC.
Do you have 1/8 jacks, or do you prefer a USB?
I have everything.
You should send me your mailing address. And Salenta too.
Well, Slunter just has the speakers on, right?
Salenta has the same problem where, like, Discord's like feedback suppression sort of like algorithm or whatever basically just deletes half of everything he's saying if he's trying to talk while someone else is talking. Which is still, I just want to point this out because I spend a lot of time on video meetings now, better than the default like Microsoft Teams or, you know, Skype or whatever, where it's just like hot mic just sounds like constant static and you can hear literally every clanking of a dish upstairs and in the other room from everyone's mic all the time. And no push to talk option. And no option to locally mute participants.
I've always wondered if the acoustics of this room might also be messy because it's basically a concrete box.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Discord's attempt to not record from your mic sounds that it is also playing, so that it doesn't get that feedback.
Oh, we killed it.
Did I kill it?
It died.
Was it mine or someone else's?
It was yours. I don't know if you're the one that was actually hitting it though. It just died.
I'm going crazy. Maybe I messed up my tab target. I didn't think I was hitting mine.
Well, you might not have been hitting it.
Strange things defeat.
It looks like a big exploding flare thingy-majigger.
Big
That a fire?
explodey flare thingamajigger.
Is that a Fire 4 or EXO, whatever thingy?
I don't want to talk about it. If that's the
Okay.
case. If it was my fault, I don't want to discuss.
He was right on board until you suggested he might have to not flare.
Not about that line. So you bring up a good point. Am I supposed to be flaring in this fight instead of despair? The plot thickens.
Is it actually a plot or a filler arc?
It's a beach episode.
Oh no. Get the watermelon.
I'm not swimsuit.
Get the watermelon and then you do like in Full Metal Panic where he uses a shotgun.
Now they're within 3. It should be okay.
Yeah, I also didn't get the addle until like way too late.
Oh dear.
Why do I keep getting sprayed?
Because you didn't get sprayed the first time.
No, I 100% got sprayed.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. We'll keep shooting that across the arena.
So if there isn't someone alive to take it, then just go straight to the middle.
The boss was a little off center, so placeholder might have been a little closer to the tornado, and I was not closer to the tornado.
To the tornado for the second one?
Yeah.
Second one I was like way down south where you started. On the side of the pup.
Because the tornado targeted you for the first one.
Wait. Is that a thing?
Yeah, the tornado targets the closest person.
I'm so free. I have absolutely been doing that wrong. My B.
I don't know how Salinta ended up as my focus target, but it's causing problems.
Are you trying to DPS Salenta?
Yeah.
Extract Salenta's current health. Fucking addled the wrong target again.
They're pretty far apart from each other. Watch that help.
Did not die. Did not die. It's okay.
He died.
That was.
Spoke too soon.
Oh, that
No,
was
no, no.
pain again.
I was correct for when I said it.
I just want Cruise Chaser to kill me.
Like, is there a world where Tyleek DPS's the hand when they're together?
I mean, this should be something we can correct on the fly. If you see there's a gap of 5%, then
I don't know
Yeah.
if everyone has.
You want me to
both
start doing
targets
AoEs?
visible. I mean, anything that takes, like if your AoE is roughly equivalent DPS to your single targets, then yes. If it's a significant DPS loss, then no.
I mean, as long as I'm not doing Fell Cleave or Decimate, it's better.
Then absolutely, like we should always be doing the most DPS that our class allows in that, in any given situation. The reason why like, if I just promise to not addle there, then I can more consistently keep the hand down, because they are together during the Phoenix phase, which is when every other attack is single target. So if I'm throwing those single target attacks onto Liquid, then he tends to drop below the hand. But I have to addle the Liquid, which means, obviously, so if I just promise to not addle and we're fine, then I think we can not die on that particular spot. But yes, even if you switch to AoEs as well, then it should be fine.
I mean, the only reason I don't do it when it spawns is because I don't want to take it from someone.
Absolutely. Now they're like 2% from each other as opposed to 6.
Oh, this is so weird.
I mean, we're gonna die.
Yeah. But we can like practice our thing here.
Oh, I stopped pushing buttons and started scratching my face. Does anyone have a like a pollen and whatever air filter that they use in their house?
Nope.
Sort of, but it's not for pollen. It is
Is it because California was on fire last year for all year?
maybe-
I mean, that also works on pollen, I believe.
It's a HEPA filter, so it will work on pollen.
Is it good? Do you recommend it?
It is kind of weak sauce, but it is
Then I don't
very
want it.
inexpensive.
Okay, I need a good one because I'm like, summer comes around and my face is just like,
What's the rating on the filter you have?
bourbon.
Because the best you can get that's not really like needing specialty equipment is a MERV 13.
I used to, but I don't think I can tell you much about it because that was about 2 decades ago, back before I moved, and also I've started taking immunosuppressants since then, so allergies just aren't a thing anymore.
Doesn't have a rating.
Okay, I'm back.
%99.97% of what?
That's the filter percentage.
Of shit in your air.
Yeah.
Particulate matter.
It apparently does not do... Or it goes down to 0.3. Okay. So basically anything. And yeah, so my tenants were smoking in my place, so after running this for 3 weeks, you can barely smell the smoke.
Like when I get a hotel room in Japan where they still have smoking rooms, and I just have to go turn on their little air filter thing and go to dinner because it is unlivable.
Yeah, except like 21 times slower.
Gross.
But it's cheap, so... This giant tornado coming through.
I think whoever's supposed to bait number 2 is too far away.
The ones that show up on the ground are not the ones that you bait from the tornado. Those are the tethers, right? Because the ones that come
I mean the tornado.
the protean waves that come out of the tornadoes don't have a ground AoE, right? Or
The first one
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, the first
one does. Okay, well that's not the one that I deal with.
The I need to remember whether that tornado even does multiples or if it's just the one, because wait, yeah, no, they do 2. Those anyway, the point is for some reason I had the tornado bait.
We are baiting that though, right? You and I, when we switch places, you're then baiting the tornado or not? Carrot.
Sorry, I am first baiting the protean wave out from
Yeah.
the boss by standing here. Then I'm running over here to bait the second hit of the protean wave from that tornado.
Okay. Sorry, that's me. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm pleased to announce that I have finally figured out how to do my ad, or not do my ad, whatever. Yeah, I'm still getting, like, an extra tornado from Jigglybutt. It's either someone's tornado leaving me or something else.
That one I didn't get in there in time. It's really hard.
Yeah.
I remember I was using Onavant across the water, and sometimes I would get a tick and sometimes I wouldn't. And if I got a tick, I would die.
I'm getting some weirdo lag too. Like cast bar lag.
Nearest, are you ready?
Yours needs more encouragement. Liquid encouragement.
Needs food badly.
I'm back.
I know what we need to have. I know what we need to have at the wedding thing. We need to play through all of the cooking game.
The what game?
Is it
Oof.
Outcooked or something?
Overcooked.
Overcooked. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring. Well, we're bringing a Switch, but
I'm bringing a Switch.
it's on the Switch.
I might be able to bring a Switch.
Switch
And I think that you
controllers.
you can play it on one system, like on a TV, as long as you have enough controllers.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, it's good. It's basically raiding. It's raiding with food.
It's so hard.
Yeah, it's hard, like raiding.
It's not that much harder than this.
No.
Yes, it is. When there's ice and they're moving trucks.
I don't
Imagine.
think it's harder than this.
Do you imagine doing the same level for like 3 months and getting 30% of the way through it? There's no way it's harder than this. Oh my god, I pushed the wrong button.
That's probably a wipe. I don't know how, but it probably is.
Nah, we don't need any more.
I need help on my ad.
Get it.
Barely got that off.
Can't have enough HP. Can't have enough HP. Nope.
Nope.
It's like, ah.
Tetro was about 0.2 seconds too late.
Damn server.
Well, we can see it happening too, because we don't have spare DCDs during that phase. It's like mathing. It's like you have one auto attack left. Oh, you healed a bit. You still have one auto attack left.
Yeah, there is a little bit of leeway. You have about 3.5 GCDs to clear the throttles, but not enough to really heal.
Yeah, you can't actually use a on GCD big healer. Maybe. Depends when you cast it.
Oh my goodness!
I thought we beat the fight.
I killed my ad.
Don't
That's
sound
not-
so surprised.
My DPS never kills my ad. Sorry.
Did you, by any chance,
I'm sorry.
everything?
Pardon? No, I didn't hear what you said. Okay.
Oh, I was just asking if you crit everything.
I don't know, I guess. Maybe. I guess if that happened, I would have killed. Usually I get it to. Usually I'm struggling. Like by the time I have to bring it in for it to even be at the right percentage.
Fine.
This is fine.
Oh, what? How? What?
I didn't have a charge.
Oh no.
Because I have it every time so far. I guess I got thrown off.
Tam, could you do me a favor?
What's up?
Immediately after your tank tether goes off, could you possibly get inside Living Liquid?
Yeah, I can move in.
Cool, thanks.
Bro.
I mean, I don't want those AoE heals. They have cooties.
When tier 3 really shines. One of my friends was saying tier 3 is a useless spell and white mage, get rid of it.
Anyone who says that is
I mean, the entire
does
reason.
not do challenging content.
I mean, the entire reason I want to use Gear 3 instead of Medica is specifically because Tam gets very low.
Yeah, and we're all at like 20%, and we need to be full. And then we're at 20%. I mean, to be full again.
Carrot, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I never really appreciated Gear 3 until Uwu and the Garuda phase.
Now that they have Ooh, they need to make another one that's OO.
Well, Omega.
Yes. Omnipotent Weapon Omega.
Explosions!
So next expansion.
I hope that the next ultimate is Warring Triad or something. No. I want the 4 fiends for Final Fantasy 4. Of course, they have to be in the game first.
No,
Yeah, they
Warring Triad, but you've got to do Soar at the same time as the scales.
Yeah. And with yellow and green.
Actually sounds pretty fun.
I'm ready.
No, you'll have yellow, green, but they'll add blue and orange.
Why am I up here?
Oh. Alright, I guess.
Thank you for pulling that a little bit further.
I was
Did it.
there.
No! We are so close!
I was there.
help.
Yeah, no point.
Also, just stop yes.
Okay. Okay.
Should we take a quick break?
Yeah, we had way too much DPS on the hand there.
I should probably just switch back to the liquid during the second set of waves.
I think DPS on them is fine if I don't mess up my rotation, but I've been messing it up like every other run so far, so it might be skewing our numbers a bit.
Well, I mean, the DPS on the hand was way high because I just stuck on the hand and I never switched off.
Yeah, I think after the definitely after the second set of puddles come out, or not puddles. Yeah. When the second set of puddles come out, I think from there you're pretty safe to just not be on the hand, because I'm pretty soon switching off the hand myself at that point.
I'll let you be the I'll let you call out if they're
All right.
too off. I've got
Yeah.
the I've got liquid focused, but I gotta push a lot of buttons. There are a lot of buttons to push.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this phase. Okay, break.
Really? Hot jinx.
One sec, just responding to a message.
After 9, and I didn't feel like it because outside it's still blue skies.
Longest couple days of the year.
They're only getting shorter. I was like, oh, I can go get some dinner after this is over. I'm like, no, everything's going to be closed after this is over.
Still be light out.
It'll still be, well, it will be twilight, but like not nautical twilight or whatever.
Yeah, there'll be still like a little bit of red in the sky.
No, it's not. It's not red. It's the rest of the sky. It's like straight up. It's only red on the horizon because that's the remaining longer wavelength light coming in from the sun. But the shorter wavelength light is the stuff that gets scattered.
I guess at 9 it's still pretty bright, but yeah, by 10 it's actually dark.
But it's still so bright that you cannot see the stars.
Just wear your shades.
First world problems.
Bye, guys. Now we're going in here.
Going for a swim.
Just a small swim. I wonder if it's even lethal. I don't think it is.
A tick of the tornado water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's lethal, but like, we don't have a lot of spare health to throw around.
Especially when I'm taking double auto attacks and you're not fucking heal me.
Instead of resing into the puddle. Or not resing. Rescuing into the puddle. That's like resing, right?
Both have rests in it.
So the Elite's still not getting in?
What?
We're good. At least on this campaign.
Everything else fine.
Oh no. Ah. I think we could have done that without a lymph break. I don't know anything about this phase.
Oh yeah, we do.
Pause.
Oh, not yet. Oh god.
Well, okay, that's all going to shit.
Probably need to do a refresher course on what's going on there, because I don't remember a damn thing other than we're finding the tornado that, or not the tornado, the explosion that is at A, if not A1, if not 1B, if not B2, and then we're like, I don't know, like, the first is like knocking the boss, or sort of like shooting the cleave towards the wall, I assume, right? And then
Yes. The
and then
cleave is enormous.
and the person who has the even number 1 is shooting it back in the direction that we came from, facing the boss, so that they don't get knocked back.
So the person with the cleave should not be on the pie slice, but like half a dot off, facing out. And the other person should be like 1 or 1.5 dots back. And the number of pie slices that we all go towards the first explosion. And the first set is 1 pie slice. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 1. So 1 and 2 go off 1 pie slice from where we start. 3 and 4 go off 3 pie slices from where we start. 5 and 6 go off 4 pie slices away, etc. And 1 and 2 can actually dodge through the middle if they're careful, so that they don't get hit by 3 and 4.
Yep. And 7 and 8 can point theirs. Well, 7 does theirs normally, but 8 can point them the other direction.
Sure. Everybody else can be in the middle.
Yes, if you do the whole party in 1 stack option. I still favor splitting into 2 groups because it gives more leeway, but, well,
You're so bad at that. You have no idea.
that was the issue.
Yes, if you actually don't have any questions.
Are we saving limit break? Because we need to be able to get through that first phase without using limit break. Eventually.
I certainly didn't begrudge it that time, but
Since that was the first time we've done it,
yeah.
Well, since we restarted, obviously we did it before.
yeah. I say we get more consistent.
I say unless we actually get to the big AoE thingy majigger.
Cascade? Like if we start casting Cascade, is it too late to limit break?
It is.
Yeah.
If we ever get to the point where we hit the part where we need the tank LB3, even once, then maybe we should consider it. Otherwise, we should just practice limit cut.
Okay. I just don't want us to get too comfortable and then have to relearn because we've just been slacking in other ways. But
I'm sure after
you're right,
3
that is
months of future phase practice, we should be able to get the first phase down.
yeah, we eventually got to the point where we could kill Titania very reliably.
Is anyone using pots?
No, I'm not using pots.
Yeah,
There's a
me
lot of
either.
pots.
I think
I know when I would use a pot, which is when they're stacked up and I have the Phoenix going, because that's...
Well, I didn't want to assume nobody was using them, just in case we had somebody who was using them. I'm just saying I think that would help some of the DPS. I don't know if it's a whole limit break, but like it's something else. Something we're not doing right now because we're not consistently getting there.
Let me put some words in your mouth. Wow, any of you guys being a try hard?
I don't know. Some people are always concerned with how much damage they do. Always.
Yeah, but it doesn't get posted to FF logs unless we get it clear.
I mean, even if it doesn't get registered to your name.
Until you get a clear.
Yeah. Like, when you post log, you kind of have to post your failures. Unless you, like, clear ACT. Not just clear ACT, like, make a new log file.
You can split out the polls, but...
I mean...
What you're saying is, I'm just going to post your failures regardless,
No.
because poll.
When you clear, it auto-posts the failures. It, of course, discards them.
That's just how the logs work. Harrison, Tyler, let us know.
Cam's like, this wall is awfully enticing.
There we go.
And that wall is also just as enticing.
Which
Or
one do we?
Tarkus.
What do you mean they're the same one? They,
Is it a Mobius wall?
It's a circle.
Hey Tam, go stand in the corner.
Which corner? There are infinite corners on this wall.
It wouldn't be a circle then.
Is a polygon with infinite sides a circle?
Yes.
Yeah. Although this,
No.
The limit.
well, not
If
well, yes,
you
a
have-
polygon with a polygon with infinite sides would be a sphere. Either way, it round. It doesn't have angles.
I'm pretty sure if we looked in the game files, we would find that this is not a perfect circle.
The fact that it's on your screen means it's not a perfect circle.
You don't know me. I've got a new fancy million, billion, trillion DPI monitor.
You mean an infinity DPI monitor?
Yeah, it's actually just analog. I like the warm sound that it makes.
Gotta get that infinity +1 resolution.
And how I'm sometimes accidentally switching cards.
Whew, wait, what?
Right.
Goodbye.
That's just off.
Oh no, I was gonna drag a boss into a mob.
Like, I'm somehow tab targeting to the hand and hitting it. I'm getting aggro, and then I don't know what's happening, and suddenly I realize like I'm hitting living liquid again. It's happened twice tonight. Either I'm tabbing and I just literally have no idea that I'm even doing it. Oh, I wonder if it's what I'm trying to turn my camera. I'm like clicking instead of. That might be it. Maybe.
It's awful.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awful. Yeah, I'm getting some lag, which is unfortunate.
Also, when I hit the ad with an instant attack, and the hand is still like 15 yalms away when the ad just like disappears because of the way that it calculates. It's like Really, you couldn't have let my attack go off and then eaten it when you actually got close? Like clearly, I can't actually hit it if I drag it into one sweep. I need to like stop the hand early, hit the thing, and then pull it.
Explosion.
Ow. If I keep getting cleaved.
I mean, this is where I was.
I know.
I don't know. Like that's.
I can try to run further south, but I don't know when it locks in the whatever thing, tornado cleave.
This is I guess it's not fun.
I was thinking to myself, this is fine, or we're gonna live. I guess this is just fine.
Well, no, we were doing something weird for something else. I think it was the Benny. Happened before the swing. Or something would happen. But, you know, it turned out fine.
Why is my internet doing this?
Time to get your own dedicated internet connection. Separate from your roommates.
I seriously don't think that's it, but like I can't discount that possibility. Also, I think I set the router to prioritize my traffic.
Probably why it's still playable.
GPS is gone.
Oh no!
I didn't even see what happened there.
You ran right into a vault.
Tam exploded, and then he turned around and cleaved everyone.
No, he ran into a ball.
Okay, it was a ball. Like you couldn't have cleaved every single one of us. I saw the
Well,
cleave, but
He was doing the tank buster when we were fading to black.
Yeah,
That's
Slunta
me.
should have survived.
It was one of those moments where I was already running back in, and I was like, oh, Tam just died. I should try to have him avoid the balls. Oh, no, he just touched me.
He just like ran to you straight into a ball.
He didn't hesitate when Tam died. He turned around and booked it.
it was like, my job here is finished. Pew!
Next tank, let's go!
He was ready to take down his next tank. I think with one more second, I could have dodged the ball, but nope.
that Hand of Pain?
Yep. Oldie but a goodie.
Huh.
So that's one I don't think there's any adjustment I can make to prevent that one. During that time, I'm on our, like, we're all on our ass. So if their health isn't where it needs to be before then I can't fix it.
I mean, this could be another case where I switch targets to the hand ahead of time and stay on the hand until the ad spawn or something, but like, about adjusting the strat at this point.
That might be enough to make it more consistent. I mean, as it is, it doesn't happen very often, so it probably is just a micro adjustment.
Maybe nearest tonight can just do the hand instead of liquid.
You should be doing the hand instead of liquid anyway.
The liquid is going to target things. And other things we need to focus on.
So now hand's way low. Probably switch lives to the bike here.
Well, first I have to do the concept.
That's my fault. I dropped a Nokia in my ley lines. It feels real bad. I think I'm ready for bed.
Just like, 10 more minutes of this mind-numbing wipes.
We got this. Limit cut
Got it.
bust.
You're really
Yeah.
selling it.
But we're so close to clearing the first phase.
It's like a 17-minute fight. Maybe even longer.
It's glorious.
We got the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds down like 2% of the time. We got this.
Sounds promising.
Why are we doing this?
Because we can do it. I'm sure we could do this. We're going at this way faster than our first time through.
Yeah, but like, we shouldn't be coming in here like with a blank slate.
It's been a couple months.
I will almost certainly need help because I missed hits. There we go. Good enough. Good enough.
This is not my fault.
Oh, there's like a 6% gap. I need help.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't worry about
Oh, I lost it again. This is trash.
it. Okay, maybe I don't got it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk into the wall.
No, there are other things that are going poorly. How come you took so much there? You had like 120k there.
I mean, I assume you missed his cooldown.
Drainage did 96. Is it supposed to do 96? And auto does 40. So you're like super dead.
An unmitigated auto does about 35.
Oh, it's probably a crit. The lowest the auto attacks ever did was 33.
I forgot to use vengeance that time.
Yeah, I guess. Because I think the hit the tethers or whatever did about 66,000. I think when I had Nebula up.
All right, I'm just gonna put this out here. If we don't get to the in rage of this phase, at least, then we should just call it. We're slipping and slopping.
Last pull.
Last pull.
My guy didn't feed. Wait.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I at least learned some things during this fight, and that's really what I hope for, is like not being in the same position at the end as I was at the beginning. So we'll start to polish it up as we get more weeks, especially whenever they unlock, or whenever 4.3 comes out and we can actually just stop running Shiva.
I mean, at this rate, I think we're gonna get our 10 clears before then.
I don't know. I don't think it's like we've only gotten what, 3 clears, 4 clears?
Yeah.
How many
We
clears
have
do I have?
4. I can see maybe doing 1 or 2 days when it unlocks just to get free stuff, but
Yeah, I think we'll get our achievement, our 10 clear achievement.
I know I would at least like 2 more weapons in one chest.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Same. We're gonna go get our marriage license in the morning.
Oh,
Hey.
go down
So
to
exciting.
your house, gonna get yourself
No
married.
boy.
Tylee, did you book flights yet?
I did not. I need to do that tomorrow.
Okay. Just post your
Or-
times.
Right now, we have our stuff posted in the channel if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I saw.
Isn't it like 1 a.m.?
It is like 1 a.m. Yes.
It's not like one. Well, okay, I guess it is like 1 a.m. since it's 2 minutes till, but whatever.
It is on the cusp of